Today, I'm going to be showcasing how you guys can already claim this new free pack in Madden 23. And realistically, this is only going to be taking you at maximum 5 minutes, and it's something you can do before the game even releases. So today, I'll be showcasing the steps to get the pack and actually completing them live in video.
21.
Now, to earn this free pack, I'm going to be navigating on over to Twitter because I saw a lot of people DMing me, showing me the steps to get this pack, and then I saw D-Money drop a video showing off how to get this pack as well. I will leave his channel linked in the description, but I wanted to make this video to showcase to my audience the exact steps to follow to earn this pack for 23. Now, all we're going to be doing to get this is following a number of relatively simple steps. Now, step number one, I went on over to Twitter and I saw this tweet right here, and I followed the link to register and complete. Of course, right now I'm on the MCS Twitter page and I clicked this link. And you know what? While I'm on Twitter, I gotta plug it. Be sure to follow me at SwiftYouTube_. I will leave it linked in the description. I follow a lot of you guys back, so drop a follow real quick. But getting back on track, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be clicking this link right here on their pinned tweet. And what that's going to do is it's going to take me to a website called Battlefly. And this is the site that I believe Madden uses to host their MCS tournaments. Now, if you guys don't have a Twitter account, I will leave the link to this website down below in the description. But there's not really many ways you guys can find the site. The only way you find it is by clicking this link. And that's going to take you to another link right here, which of course I'll have in the description. Okay, now enough nonsense about how I found this site. It's not really that challenging. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on over here and I'm going to click find your tournament. And what this is going to do is it's going to show us all the upcoming tournaments in the Madden competitive series. Now, if you guys didn't know, the Madden competitive series, aka MCS for short, is what EA Sports labels their competitive tournaments, and there's $1.7 million in prizes this year, which is kind of crazy. Now, unfortunately for me, I recorded this video once without the audio working, so it's going to be a little bit harder for me to show you guys these steps. I'm going to have to show you guys some screenshots from my past video, but basically what I want you to do is you're going to go right here and you're going to see an Xbox and a PlayStation link. As you can see, I'm already registered on PlayStation, but what you guys got to do is select the console you play on. I, of course, am on PS5, so I click PlayStation. If you're on Xbox, click Xbox. Now, once you guys click on that link, I believe you're going to have to make an account on Battlefly. I think you just got to put in your email address. It was honestly pretty simple for me. I went to my email, verified my email, and I was in. Now, once you're in, there are, I believe, 4 steps you got to complete. On the screen, you guys will see the little hub that's going to show you guys all the steps to do, and once you guys complete them, you are going to be getting a free pack at the end of it. Okay, step number 1, pretty simple. You got to put in your age, but it's not as simple as that because I believe you got to be 18 plus to play in these tournaments. So be sure you guys put in an age that's more than 18. You're not really actually going to be competing in these tournaments and trying to win money. Of course, if you want to, you can try to, but for most of us that are just looking to get this pack, put in an age that's more than 18. It's not going to matter because you're not really competing in the tournament. You're basically just getting a pack for signing up. Okay, so you put in your age, that's perfect. Now, next step, what you guys got to do is you got to accept the EA Sports terms and conditions. I don't really think that's that big of a deal. I accepted, I moved on to the next step. Of course, these screenshots you guys are seeing is what I did in the past video I've recorded like 10 minutes ago. So I literally just did this, but unfortunately, I can't go through the steps again because I'm already signed up. But nonetheless, step number 2 is pretty simple. You're just accepting the EA Sports terms and conditions. Now, step number 3 is where you guys are going to have to link your EA Sports account to this Battlefly website. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the button to link, and what that's basically going to do is it's going to redirect you to the Xbox or PlayStation portal. Now, for me, of course, I went to the PlayStation portal. I already had all my details filled in, auto-filled on my computer. All I had to do was click like sign in or accept or something like that, and then I was through. It was literally all I had to do. Because once you guys click sign in, it's just going to redirect you back to the Battlefly page, but it is very important you guys are signing in with the PlayStation or Xbox account that you play Madden on, because what's going to happen is EA Sports is going to send the pack to whatever account you sign in with right there. So very important, probably the most important step is be sure you guys are signing in with the account you play Madden on. So don't be signing in with like some second account that you don't play Madden on and you accidentally use sometimes on your browser. Be sure you are signing in with the account you play Madden on. That is the account where these packs are going to go to. Okay, now next up, once you guys have done that, you are on to the final step. Like I said in the intro, this is quick. This is very, very easy to do. And what you guys are going to do is you're going to throw in your personal info. Unfortunately, you got to put in some stuff right there. I don't know if you got to be truthful. If you don't want EA Sports or Battlefly having some of your data, of course you can change it because none of this stuff is really that important to us. If we were competing in the tournament, it's important you put in information truthfully, but if we're just getting the pack, it doesn't really matter. So put in your personal information, put in whatever information I guess you really want. I would say just put in your real stuff. I don't really think it's going to matter that much. If you are sus about it though, of course you can put in some other stuff because they're not really going to know and they're not really going to care. You're just going to get granted the pack. Okay, then once you guys have done that, you are officially registered. That should take take you maybe 5 minutes and you will see this message on the screen. It's basically going to say, compete in one MCS game to get a game day pack in Madden Ultimate Team. Now, of course, I cannot tell you what's inside a game day pack. I really have no clue how that's going to work. I would assume, though, it should be pretty good. Like, why would they be giving, like, some low silvers and low golds to the MCS players? I wouldn't be surprised if we're getting some elite players out of this pack. But, of course, there is one part of that message that could be confusing, and that's going to say that you got to compete in a game to receive the pack. So, as you guys can see right here, I'm on, like, the inside of the portal, and I believe if you guys come in here in about 7 days, you'll get matched up with someone. You can just quit out of that game, give them the W. It'll say that you, like, played an MCS game, and then you're going to be set. You're going to be getting the game day pack in Madden Ultimate Team, and you're going to be doing so really, really easily. Like, again, it is not hard to get this pack. You go through for like 5 minutes putting your information right there, then you gotta log into a game and quit out on like day 1 or day 2 of Ultimate Team. It's not going to be challenging. I will say, I could see how EA Sports would maybe be upset with us for doing this, but why would they give us that promotion if they weren't going to give us the players? Maybe they'll be upset that there's going to be a lot of people entering the tournament who aren't playing, but regardless, these are the rules that they set up. They said that if you guys register for the tournament, you are getting a free pack, so I'm assuming they're not going to go back on that promise. It would be really weird if they did. You should be getting a game day pack if you come through and follow those steps, and of course, if you want to, and you want to actually play in the tournament after watching this video, you think it's kind of cool, you know what? Be sure to try. Like, honestly, there's a chance you can win some crazy money if you do well enough, so I wouldn't fault you for giving it a shot and seeing how well you can do. I personally don't think I will be, just because I'm going to be doing a lot when it comes to videos, streaming, and all that stuff, and I know realistically for myself, I'm not good enough at Madden to beat some of those really, really sweaty players, but if you guys want to give it a shot, I mean, I don't fault you. You know, it could be fun, and maybe if you're going crazy on like day 3 of Madden Ultimate Team and you found some like crazy glitch defense or like crazy glitched offensive play, you could win some of these games and then win some cash, which would be awesome. But ultimately, just make sure you guys are signing up on that Battlefly website. It'll be linked in the description. Now, one other thing I want to mention is, luckily enough, I made myself $60 yesterday betting on Underdog Fantasy on the preseason action, man. But I will say, I feel like there's kind of an opportunity on Underdog to potentially do well when you're betting on your favorite team. Oh, as we get a 96 overall pull, but if you really know the ins and outs of your favorite team, there could be some really, really easy lines you guys can find on Underdog Fantasy for the preseason. Like, if you know there's like this really good sleeper wide receiver or sleeper running back, sometimes what they'll do is they'll set the line to like over under 10 yards on some of these players. And if you know one guy has been doing really well in camp, you've been following your favorite team, and you're pretty confident he's going to get more than like 10 yards, there could be really easy lines on the site for you. So if you want to try that out, I will leave it linked down below in the description. I'm going to probably make some picks and post them over on Twitter. So again, be sure you guys are following me on Twitter. And if you want to sign up again with Underdog, that is linked in the description. Using code SWIFT is getting you a deposit bonus, a sweet, sweet deposit bonus. Deposit 10, you get 20 on the app. Deposit 20, you get 40. It's a simple 2 times match by using my code. And until next time, be sure to claim this pack. I'm out. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Really appreciate all y'all. Peace.